Good evening. Good evening. You already know what time it is. Oh, I forgot to tell my girls that we are live. I was talking to them and then I forgot. Hi, Lyra, Lyar. How are you doing? Hello. Um, how are you this evening? Hey, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm just texting my group and letting them know that we are live. It is a perk that the girls and I actually are the ones that came up with this idea to um, do this, where we would come live every day. So welcome in, welcome in. We would come live every day, and we would actually do our daily reading together. Move that picture out of my face. And so yeah, come on in. It says pin. It wants me to, let me see, edit a goal. How are you all doing? Hi, Josie. How are you? Good evening. I think you've come in the live before. I'm pretty sure. Have you come in the live before? I think so. How are you? We are doing our daily reading. Thank you for being here. So grateful. Good evening. We're going to be live just for about 15 minutes doing our daily reading. We are live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. If you're, my name is Coach Kenya. If I'm not mistaking you for someone else, thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, it's Queen. Hi, Tippy, Amita, and Angel. Hi. How are you guys doing? Let me see if I can move this. Let's see. I got a lot going on my screen. Hold on. There we go. Move this up here. Since tonight's thing is about fear, so I wanted to have a good forfeiture that talked about, so I wanted to really be able to show a time where I was in a lot of fear. And so the photos that you guys see was a time when I was in a lot of fear. I was like really at a time of my life where I was afraid. I wasn't really able to think outside of not being in all the emotional pain that I was in, and I ate a lot. And so tonight, I want to share with you a daily reading that I've been doing with my team, and I've been coming live. And we've been reading together. Terry, welcome in. Hello, Peter. Hello, Alfred. Hey, Hannah. And so we are back. That is me. Yes, it is true. Yes, it is me. I know, right? Wow. Like it shocks me, but I did it naturally. It's a lot, but what I can tell you is that when you do it, when you work with your mindset, it's really amazing what happens when you rewire your behavior around food. And so, hey, Jess, that's what we do. And one of the ways we do that is through our mindset. Through our mindset, we get our minds right. We get our minds right. We get our minds right. So, welcome in to one of the ways we get our minds right. And we do a daily reading, and we read from two books, David Komalafi, which is 365 Days of Fear Not, and Melanie Beattie, Journey to the Heart. You can grab these books in my LinkedIn bio or go straight over to Amazon. Just grab a copy of each. We read every for 300 for 174 days. Today is 174 days of our daily welcome. Welcome into the iRise Tribe members. Big shout out to Terry with her amazing weight loss results. Shout out to Queen with her amazing weight loss and wellness results. These ladies are doing the thing, y'all. And they're not even on no diet or nothing. All they doing is showing up for themselves and working on their mindset. Y'all will be amazed what happens. Anyways, let's get inspired because that's what we came here for. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Fine Beauty. But if you came here and you have a question, just drop it in the chat. One of my mods will they'll answer it if I can't. My name is Kenya. I like to share with you ways to work through your fear by looking at your relationship with food. I'm a retired professional clinical coordinator and professional counselor. I have my bachelor's, master's degree and a bunch of different stuff. And I basically love this thing. After battling obesity myself and eating myself to 592 pounds, I actually created a way where you put meal planning, nutritional cleansing, and mindset together, and you work it systematically to rewire the brain as well as help body rebuild your metabolic muscle. Even if you're using injection surgery, whatever, it works through all of that because it deals with retreating the mind. So you actually rebuild your relationship with food. So it's not just about not eating or dieting or counting or restricting or even working out for that matter. It's actually really about what we're doing with our mindset and our brain at all times. Hey, TR, welcome in. April 69, Letitia, Butter, Candace, Adam, Barbara, QTP, Cutie Pie, Bookworm, Leslie, Fine Beauty, Lovely Sing, welcome in, TR, welcome in, Mod, welcome into all my mods, April, Pauline, W. Belmont, Y Creations, Wonder, Christine, welcome in Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So, if you're just now tuning in, my name is Coach Kenya. I am a therapeutic weight loss and wellness guide. I help you learn what needs to grow, heal, and change, transform per se, in order for you to sustain your current weight loss and ongoing wellness journey. So, it doesn't matter where you are, beginning, middle, end, finish. You know a little bit, you know a lot. Our program is I've set it up so that you can achieve similar results to what I've done, which is release 479 pounds naturally and keep it off for over 10 years. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to read our first book, which is David Komalafi. So welcome into all my newbies. Tap the like button if you're new, or drop a comment in the chat so that I can see you and I know that you're new. So I can make sure I share with you how this kind of works. So it is written, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Philippians 4:4. Principle, rejoicing in God Almighty always assures you of unlimited victories. Prayer, I delight in your awesome presence. Oh God, fill me now with your glory in Jesus' name. Oh God, I open up my life to you. Fill me with your joyful presence in Jesus' name. So fill me with your glory. Fill me with your joyful presence. This is basically saying what you already know, but sometimes we forget. It's just basically saying always praise the Lord. Like, I know that there was a time where I kind of only praised God when stuff was good. When stuff was bad, I was like struggling. Thank you for the like, sir. I would be struggling. And a lot of times it was during those times when I would emotionally eat more. So, do you understand what I'm saying? So I began to correlate things together. So this isn't like a weight loss live. I'm not gonna sit here and pound you in. I'm not it's not about like you buying something or anything. It's just literally about me kind of sharing with you my experiences and hoping that maybe you could pick up a thing or two for your journey, and maybe you'll share something in the comments with me and I'll pick up something too. So please feel free to share what if there's something on your mind and heart about what I've just read in terms of and what I shared about, being in the spirit and in God, so that no matter the good or bad times, we're able to see that we're going to be okay. It's not that we always are supposed to be happy. It's that we have an opportunity to seek this sense of it's okay. June 6th, it says, learn to change your energy. The simple act of moving around can change your energy. When your mind starts to flag, move your body around. Go for a walk. Take a bath. Get a drink of water. Work out at the gym. You're doing more than you're moving your body. You're changing and rearranging your energy field. Hold on, guys. I need to check this message. I need to give somebody the handle because I don't think she follows me on her. Sorry, you guys. Okay, hopefully I gave her the handle for TikTok. Okay. Hey, is it Define? How are you, Barbara, Christine? Okay, so it says, I'm going to kind of go back. Let me just go back just so I can make sure I don't want to cut you off. It says, this one is Melanie Beattie. So this Melanie Beattie is author who is known for her books on codependency and just helping people heal from codependent relationships. Well, the cool thing about this is this codependency I'm talking about can be relevant for food. Many people don't realize that the same exact energy that you give to people, you could potentially be giving that same energy to food. And I always say that food was my first love, and it has been a lifelong toxic relationship. It has been my best friend, but it has also been my worst enemy. It has broke my heart, and it has also made my soul feel like it was healed. And so, because my brain has at times used food to actually feel its best self, you understand what I'm saying? If I'm not careful, I'll be eating to feel better instead of eating to fuel my body. I'll be looking for things that only taste good instead of ensuring that the food has the nutrition in it that my body needs. Um, Mocha, can you share with Shaq the maybe screenshot my profile or something so she can find her way over here? She says you're not on, and I know that I'm on because y'all are looking at me. But I don't think she follows me. I think when I told you guys to follow me, she may not have done so. Um, so if you could do that for her. Hi, Elephant Kim. How are you doing? Okay. Hi, Dave. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading that again. So what I've learned is that if our relationship with food has been jaded, then it makes it difficult to just stop eating, especially if we are emotional eaters. So the correlation is if you are an emotional eater, dieting doesn't work, not because you're not good at dieting, but because your emotions can't be dieted away. They have to be worked. Emotions don't die. They have to be healed. And so, meaning trauma has a life of its own, and it begins to grow, and it begins to have stories on top of stories. Hi, Jim, how are you? Hi, Bax, how are you? Hi, Tanisha. And if you're not careful, hi, Donna, um, you'll find yourself just on a wellness journey, just doing everything in fear of the past, in fear of not being heavy again, in fear of not being sick again. Everything will be in fear. And so you want your journey to be comfortable and sustainable. And that comes through mindset. Okay. And in order to heal the relationship with food and then to rewire it, you have to look at the relationship itself. And that's where the look at the relationship with food comes through the eyes of codependency. Okay. Hi, Marie. How are you? Hi, Kenny. And so I am a retired professional counselor and clinical coordinator of over 20 plus years. I currently work in the form of a coaching and transformation specialist, family members of the home to address environmental obesity. So I don't practice on my license. I practice with a therapeutic base of a program. So my program is more of a therapeutic setting. So I carry one-on-one sessions. So tap the like button if you've ever heard of anything like that. So I'm not a health coach, I'm actually a therapeutic weight loss mindset coach. So I actually provide therapeutic information resources and scientific knowledge to help people gain the information they need while teaching them a lifestyle of nutritional cleansing and a 3-2-1 method of eating. So everything is behavior based. Okay. All right, here we go. So that relationship, let's go back to it. Okay. So it's what it say. You ready? Okay. It say, learn to change your energy. The simple act of moving around can change your energy. When your mind starts to flag, move your body around. Go for a walk. Take a bath. Get a drink of water. Work out at the gym. You're doing more than your body, than moving your body. You're changing and rearranging your energy field. Listen to your body. It will say what it needs, what it would like, what would it be helpful if you let it. It will even move quite naturally to what would do it good. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, go outside, do some deep breathing, call a friend, meditate, tell a joke to a coworker. You don't have to stay stuck in the energy you're in. You don't have to be a victim to the way you feel right now. One of the powers we learn we have is the ability to shift, refocus, and rearrange our energy. When we get stuck in a particular emotion or reaction, our mindset, we get too bogged down or too fired up. We can save ourselves a lot of time by changing our energy. Instead of hammering away at a change in a situation or on your weight loss journey, learn to tell when it's time to do that. Then discover what works for you, the little acts as well as the big ones. Be gentle with yourself. When you get stuck, when you need a fresh viewpoint, learn to change and rearrange your energy as needed. Yeah, that's powerful. I was trying to let one of my ladies know, hey, thank you, Terry. Hey, Claudia. I was trying to let one of my girls know, hey, we're live. She's like, you're not on. And I'm like, yes, I am. But I just had to let her know, hey, I'm live. And it's probably because you don't follow me, so it didn't give you any notifications. But I am here. Sometimes I think we change and we don't realize it. Yeah, I do. I do think we change and we don't realize it. And not only do I think we change and then we begin to grow into a better version of ourselves. And as a result of that growth, I think that the transformation becomes this invisible transition to a better version of who we are. And we see it sometimes last. We're actually just in the midst of change. And then one day we wake up and we look around and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so much different than I used to be. I can't believe that I'm different. Hmm. Yeah, we wake up one day and we're like, I've grown. I've changed. You're literally in that moment looking at yourself. I'm trying to wait for Shaq. I want to be able to read it again. I want to be able to read it one more time for one of my girls. At least the second. I think the reading today was for June 6th. Is pretty powerful. And I don't have a high cookie, and I don't have a problem typing it again. Can we get some likes, guys? Do you mind tapping a like button? It just helps people find live. Um, Let me see if I can share with Shaq. I think she's under grandmother. Maybe she's under Shaquaylin. Yeah, she doesn't follow me, so it doesn't let me pull her up. Let me see if I can share it into the hold on guys to the WhatsApp group. I shared it into the WhatsApp group and then it said encourage more viewers to share. Do you guys mind sharing if you're here? And I'll even tap the like. It's giving me instructions, I guess. Okay, I just shared the live into the group. Hopefully, they'll help the ladies be able to click directly on it. And then I wanted to just read the reading again, if that's okay. And then I'll hop off to make sure that I got to read it. Everyone got to get today's reading. It won't take but another minute. I have to still actually work. So definitely not going to bed. Let me see. I'm trying to see if she makes it. Boop-a-doo. So today's reading was really good. TR, did you get to hear today's reading, TR? Did you it was called Learn to Change Your Energy. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna read it. It was Learn to Change Your Energy. The simple act of moving around can change your energy. When your mind starts to flag, move your body around. Go for a walk, take a bath, get a drink of water, work out at the gym. You're doing more than moving your body. You're changing and rearranging your energy field. Listen to your body. It will say what it needs, what it would like, what would be helpful. If you let it, it will even quite naturally it will even move quite naturally to what would do it good. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, go outside. Do some deep breathing, call a friend, meditate, tell a joke to a coworker. Do some tell a joke to a coworker. You don't have to stay stuck in the energy you're in. You don't have to be a victim to the way you feel right now. I'm getting ready to for little words. I had to step away. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm on it. Okay. I just looked up all those comments. I'm trying to get better at that. You don't have to be a victim to the way you feel right now. One of the powers we learn we have is the ability to shift, refocus, and rearrange our energy. When we get stuck in a particular emotion or reaction, our mindset, when we get too bogged down or too fired up, we can lose a lot of time by changing our energy. Instead of hammering away at a change in a situation, learn to tell when it is time to do that. Then discover what works for you, the little acts as well as the big ones. Be gentle with yourself when you get stuck, when you need a fresh viewpoint. Learn to change and rearrange your energy as needed. I like that. I like that. Literally, I like that. It says be gentle with yourself when you get stuck, when you need a fresh viewpoint. Learn to change and rearrange your energy as needed. Learn to tell when it is time to do that, when it is time to adjust. Learn to tell when it's time to switch it up. Learn to tell when you need to do something a little bit different than you did it before. And I think that's really uh, um, really relevant with weight loss and wellness. Because I think hi Sexy Granny, hi Wonder Warrior, hi Melly Mel. I think one of the biggest challenges we face with wellness and transformations, and even when we want to change something emotionally, one of the biggest struggles that I found is our mind being able to stay consistent enough to see long term change. And I think that comes from when we just change one portion of our lives. I think long term change and maintenance comes from changing everything about how we live, how we think, how we eat, how our lives are structured. Good evening, Marcely. Oh, don't forget to follow me so you can cut your notifications on, you guys. And so that's what makes me continue. Hi, love. And that's what makes me continue to show up in the format in which I show up, and why, because I do these things in my daily life, and I found that they have been powerful. They're easy. It's my logo is KISS. Keep it simple, sweetie. You know, do things that are going to grow you consistently and challenge yourself consistent enough and deep enough to where growth can happen. So you're never resting on your laurels or ever thinking you know everything about any one thing. And asking God to allow you a new experience in your life so that the new experiences will actually be untainted by your past. Many of us are living based on the things that have happened to us. And so, because of those things, good or bad, they've created a mindset. And sometimes, just because things have created a way to live and think doesn't mean it's right, that it's right for you. So, sometimes a transformation means being willing. Sister, you found my backup page. This is the new page. Be sure to share the live and tap the like button. This is my backup page. Hi, Bonita. Hey guys on Insta. Hi Millie Mel. Grand Sexy Granny. So it's really about just so you end up changing all these different things. I'm so glad to see some my babies. Made me smile. You end up changing so much more than just what you look like. You end up changing how you think. Like, I don't know if I've gotten old, but I literally haven't I listened to like I think rap music maybe once or twice in the last 6 months. It hasn't bothered. I haven't missed anything. And it's so interesting. And I used to like watch a lot of TV. And I used to think that, oh, I have to watch a lot of well, no, I didn't. That's not true. I used to listen to a lot of TV. But I've even noticed that I can work for hours and not have any noise on. But I used to think I had to have noise. It's interesting how if you do something different that can expand your way of thinking and living and it works, but you never try it a little bit, right? You just I just listen. I said watch. I had to catch myself, sister. You guys give some shout likes out to my sister Wondrous Woman. Be sure you guys follow her. This is my backup page, by the way. And so I'll be sitting here with the TV on mute. And I seem to get a lot of work done. And I think I told myself I needed a lot of noise to be productive, but I don't. Just like I used to tell myself, if I go to the gym really hard every single day, like everybody else, I would look like they look, but I'm not supposed to look like they look because I don't have that desire in me. And so that's what made me become more serious about at-home workouts and finding ways to work out if I'm traveling, if I'm at home, because I believe that a lifestyle is something that can be transitioned no matter what I'm doing. So if I live on the East Coast 6 months out of the year, I should still be good when I get back home because I have a lifestyle that I can maintain and sustain. Like I'm still supposed to look like I still look like this. I'm supposed to look like this. I should look thick and voluptuous like I did when I left. Why? Because it's a lifestyle. It's something that I could do anywhere I go. That's how you want it. You don't want to be bound to, is there a gym around? No, you should be able to get your butt into a space. And if it ain't no gym around, you know to get yourself up early enough and get your body moving. One of my clients said, well, I went out of town. I didn't work out. I don't understand why. You know that you have an obligation. You work out at home in the house. So why couldn't you just work out, put your workout clothes, get up early? Well, we were busy. Get up earlier before you get busy. You make it a priority because you're a priority. So part of the transition, part of the mindset, part of the change, part of the growth, part of the adjustment. Hi, Cindy. How are you? So you learn. Hi, Grace. So as you continue to learn, as you continue to grow, as you continue to, then you learn that you have little tolerance. See, when you stop tolerating how you give your own self the runaround, you will stop tolerating people giving you the runaround. I'm telling you, I feel my life is so peaceful. I'm telling you, I have such a blessed life. Man, I can't even explain it. And it's not like a bunch of major stuff's happening or anything like that. Thank you so much, Cindy. It's merely the fact that when I look back over where I came from, like I've seen death, I've seen the loss of everything. I've seen the struggle of what addiction to food and alcoholism can do to your life. I've seen what death and grief and loss, death of a child, death of parents. I've seen all those things. I didn't just wake up one day and say, "Oh, you need to change everything." Oh, I'll be back home on the 17th. I did because it's Father's Day. So um on the 15th. So I was coming home on the 6th, but then I changed my flight to the 17th because I didn't want to. My sister wanted to make sure I was here for Father's Day and my birthday because I was going to be at home. Hold on, my shoulder's itching. Yes, I was actually packing up. I got a bunch of my suitcase. Yeah. So because I have maybe 8, I gifted them all. A lot of people love them. They were a hit. People want more of them. My family all use theirs. And so, yes, I would like to order them so that we can make them purchasable on the website. People want to buy theirs. Hi, Cora. How are you? Any questions about today's reading? And the mosquito done bit my head, so I gotta quit itching it. Y'all told me to leave it, quit itching it. You guys and these mosquitoes. Yes. Did you guys like those books like these? Did you guys see them? Did you guys see them? Yeah, my whole family uses them right now. If I went upstairs, and maybe that's what I should do, I should go through the house and show you how everybody is actually using their journal. My brother-in-law, who has been working in printing for 25 years, when he saw them, he immediately took one out of the books and he said, "This is my church journal." And he takes it to church. I see him with it in his hand at church on Sunday. My mom right now is on prayer line, which is what I'm on in my ear. If you know me, you know. She's writing notes right now from prayer line in her book. If I go upstairs to my niece's desk, which is in the back of the dining area, you will see a journal on my niece's chair from her notes. And then on my sister's desk, one from her notes. Hi, Green, a dragonfly. The moral to the story is when I tell you that this is not only beautiful, it's not your average journal, it's customized and this is embossed, it says raised. It is so soft and attractive. Everyone asked me about this book. And so we have about 9 left. So I've decided to use those for we have two airfare and two night stay that we are actually giving away travel vouchers for our next 10 enrollments, and they get the last books left. So that's what we're doing with those. I want to gift the last books, and we are in the process of ordering new ones. So don't worry, you'll be able to soon get them. Hopefully, you can get them possibly in the red, and then when we get more, it gets more popular. I think we're gonna be able to get them in different colors because I would love to see it in a royal blue. Royal blue is my color, so I would love to see that. So, okay, any other questions? So, yeah, thank you so much, TR. TR, please give a shout out to TR. TR is my moderator. She is also the official supplier and vendor, supplier slash vendor. It's just her vendor who supplies these. We work through her. And so TR is the small world, big world. The tribe supports businesses. So these were gifted to us. So we were asked to gift them to 50 women. That is what we did. We get 50 people. So that is what we did. We gifted them as gifts out to people in our gifts and packages that we've been sending out in the orders and new contracts. And now we are going to be officially placing a full order. Grandmother, you want one? Okay, my love, definitely. So now we're gonna face our full orders. Now, if you want one right away, the ladies that have one, they recently either signed up for Wondrous Woman. Amen. They recently signed up for one of the coaching programs because it comes as a free gift in your, I don't know what those, your package. So when you sign up for the coaching program, you get the book, this journal free. You get your resistance bands free. You get your measuring spoons free. And then you get a few other little leaflets, like little sheets of paper with information on them to help you out with the journaling. And then you get a message in there from me. And so, as well as your admission into the 12-week program, which gives you up to 6 months initially to start your transformation. So it's our special right now, and it's our summer special. So I'm pretty excited about it. And we do have about 3 or 4 new ladies who just started. Miss Cherie, we're so grateful to have her. And then we have Miss Jamie. We're so grateful to have her. And then we have 2 other ladies. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. And then I'm gonna be home for a while and get my I'm pretty sure a bunch of my plants probably passed away. So I'm gonna get those all thrown out and cleaned up, and but I have to get right home and get set up to start my podcast. So it's like straight home to work. So no time to rest, because I need to get home to switch out all my stuff because I'm only home for, I don't know, not that long. I'm not home that long. It's not that long because I have a client. I have a client at the end of June, I think, June 29th. So I think I'll leave the 29th for my next client. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm back and forth. I'm all around. I'm in and out. For I think I settled down in November. I think it's when it gets like um here in the summer. So for me to be going home in the summer and be here in the winter, I have to figure out how to flip it back. So I'm gonna still do the same things that I do with my family in the summer this summer. So I'll just be traveling back and forth so that it doesn't throw off my normal summer months that I'm supposed to normally be here. And then next year, like winter and spring, I'll be home. And then I won't come until July. That's actually usually how it happens. I come in July. I know, I'm so excited to see you, sister. I look exactly the same. Nothing's changed. I do have this mark on my face I'm trying to heal. I said, I miss you too. I have this mark. I still have missing teeth from obesity and food addiction. Um, what else? I don't know. I weighed the exact same I weighed when I left, which I thought I was going to be like weigh 99 pounds and have a Judy booty and big breasts, but that didn't happen. My business did tremendously grow. I tremendously grew. What I came here for successfully is happening. It's still happening. I've booked and locked down, I don't know, I think 10 contracts. And I've actually finally secured the type of contract I've always been praying for. And I just been doing the same thing. I still have all my clients every day. I still work 5 days a week, 2 days off. Um, yeah, I still have private clients and then group clients. I still been grinding. My hair is longer. Yes, you guys, I can get like waves if I wanted to now. I'm not gonna cut. I like my hair a little longer because I want to be able to like, if I want to be able to get waves now. So I'm gonna let my hair grow out, you guys. So this is finally seeing a little bit of length, blonde with a little length. I'm not gonna be getting braids because every time I think about it, I think somebody's gonna make my me. I think my brain's gonna bleed to death because I have a bleeding disorder, and if it's too tight, my brain start bleeding. They're not gonna be able to stop, so I think I'm gonna bleed to death. So I don't want it. God forbid, but I'm saying it might not really be the safest since I'm really safe and aware of my body because of my condition. I don't think it would go make sense to have somebody pull extra hard on my head and then, yeah, but we're gonna let it keep growing. I've been using the oil. I think it's the main attraction oil to on my sides to see if they would fill in. My hair fell out from that other M oil, M company. So I'm trying to use this oil to repair the damage, y'all. So thank you guys for the likes. So that's what we're doing with this side over here. See, this is where the spot was. It was both of my sides because I messed around about 10 bottles of the oil. Never mind. That's another live. Anyway, so we trying to get the hair to grow back. Daphne, how are you, beautiful? So I'm trying to work on this hair growing back, you guys. So I do love the blonde look. It's my look. It's been my look since 2016. actually. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight for tonight's live. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for a Saturday night live with Coach Kenya and our daily reading. I'm so grateful that you guys continue to support me and rock with me. I'm just regular old schmegular, honey. So you just come here, sit back, relax. You ain't got to work too hard. You ain't got to tap too many like buttons. You ain't got to share too many lives. You just come back and relax. Now they start giving us pressure. Yeah, we're gonna have to tap the like button and share the live. But for now, nice and easy, they say. So I didn't turn it into a business account. It's my backup page. So I'm going to keep it the same so that we don't have to have so many restrictions. So, but I'm so grateful you found me, Shaq. Thank you for coming in. Tomorrow, I will announce in the chat, ladies, when I'm about to go live. That way you guys can know when to come over here. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you for supporting me and for sticking with me and being on this journey with me. It's never lonely because there's so many of you that I can lean on and talk to and walk with. So I love you, sister. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to call you as soon as we get off, okay? So, all right, guys. Out of here. Bye. Love y'all. Y'all know how this. Bye, Instagram. Let me hang up the rest, y'all. Bye, Instagram. Bye, you. To the tube. To the institute tube. To the face. To the book. Bye, you. Bye, you. See you tomorrow, boo boo.